Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today I'm going to be working on a fun project, making pockets that will be able to go into my no digital used journal. Alright, so I made one already and I put it in the book. I just put a spot here to hold it. Alright, so this is the pocket that I've made. I have thrown this card in. I made this in a previous video where a digital index card. Threw a little decoration on there, a couple stickers, a couple washi tapes, so all scrapbook paper and non-digital. But this is what we're going to be making today, which is a simple pocket, but it's not, because it does open up to become a journaling spot. Fun, right? So we just have it so we can put the tab in there and lock it up like that, or have it go the other way. And have it go like that. This one doesn't seem to lock as well, I've noticed on it. This one seems to lock a little better. So that's the one that I've been going with. Cute, right? And we just put it in as a pocket, and we're just gonna slide that behind it. So it looks like an unassuming little pocket, and yet it's a journaling spot. Fun, right? Okay, let me show you how I made that. Now I'm going to take strips of paper. They're a little bit, that one was about 4 inches tall, I believe. Let me see, I have a duplicate here. Yeah, that was about 4 inches tall. I made another one similar to it. These are about 3.5. And the reason I did 3.5 is because I took it off a 12 by 12 paper. And if you've seen me in the past do that before, I'll take 12.5 paper and I'll cut it down to 8.5. So if I want to run it through the printer and put something on the back, I can. So I have these 3.5 inch sheets of paper laying around. Some of them are a little bit thicker. Some are definitely thinner. Both types seem to work for me. Now the only thing that I'm going to do is, since this is 12 wide, I am going to cut it down to 11. And the reason being is because 12 folded in half with the tabs is about 6 inches wide, and that's a little bit wide for a lot of pages. So if I cut it down to 11, it gets to be about a 5.5 inch pocket. All right, so we're just going to cut 1 inch off. Easy peasy. And we'll take these two. Get up. All right. 1 inch. All right. Fun little collage pieces. Stick that in my little box here. Box is getting full. Need to do something with strips or scraps. Okay, so let's start with one that is a little easier to see color-wise. All right, so I am using my notch punch. Actually, I think I'm gonna start with the black one. I am using my notch punch, but if you don't have one, you could definitely do this with just scissors, because half of it I do with just scissors, the other half I do with the notch. So we are going to take and we are going to make the tab portion of that. So depending on how wide I want the tab, I'm going to want to start with it definitely more toward the outside of the strip, and I'm going to try to figure out, I think I'm going to have it so I know where to put it on the other side. I'm going to have it right about halfway through that flippy thing. That's probably a little too big. So let's make it, all right, let's put it so it's on the end there. Okay, whoops, don't slide. It's hard to do it at such a far distance. Okay, and then we're gonna put it where the edge is right there. Oh, it'd be nice if I actually pushed it all the way up to the top. There we go. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do then is we're going to take, and like any tab, we're just going to get rid of the excess part and make a tab. Now, like I said, if you don't have one of these lovely notch holders, you can just go ahead and make an angle and an angle and an angle and an angle and make your own. The only thing that this does is make a little bit more of a round, but you could definitely do that on your own. Okay, so the trick to figuring this out, how to do this, is to gently fold it to the other side so we can mark it. Now I say gently because I don't want to put a crease in that side. I want to make sure it's even. All right, so we're going to take a mark, and where it starts to bend, we're going to mark it just the outside of the curve, and same here. So you see curves, and then we mark curves and marks, okay? Boom. All right, so we're going to take our scissors, and we are going to go on an angle. It's kind of trying to mirror what this angle is. I don't know what kind of degree it is, to the mark. And we're going to do the same over here to the mark. All right, and then if you have a X-Acto knife, you could go ahead and line it up and cut it that way. My X-Acto knife is downstairs, so we are just going to take some scissors and we are going to try to cut straight from dot to dot. All right, so that now we have our inside piece. All right, now you can do it a couple ways. You could fold it so it is in the center. You could fold it so it's more toward the outside and not centered. It really is up to you. I seem to prefer the outside centered one because then when I do put a notch rounder, if I want to put a thumb hole notch on the top, like that, it is on the one side, not on both sides, like this one ended up being there. So, I mean, it's fine, it works fine, but it ends up being between the two. Okay? All right, so I'm gonna fold this side up and get that straight. Find my bone folder. Pretty good. And then we're just going to take this and we're going to push it into the tab, making sure it's straight on the top and bottom. Whoops, get in there. Push it in all the way. And bone fold that side. And there you have, upside down, it was that way, but now it's got short on this side. Now you've got the tab that works. And again, you could do it either way. You could have it, the tab tuck into it, or tab on the outside, right? And then try to center a thumb hole if you care to. And if you care to, throw a little ink on there. Oh, this one's pretty dark. It's not going to need a lot of ink, but I am going to try to ink the tab parts because they are the white paper on the inside. Now you could definitely do, I was thinking about it, I've got two-sided paper that I got from Joann's recently, some fun prints. I was definitely thinking about doing that because they had like ledger paper on one side, dots, things like that. You could definitely do something with the print. This could be double-sided. You could take these and double-side them with, like my, that I did with the tags recently, this kind of paper. Throw that in there so it's on the inside, and I think maybe I will do that. Have I cut this down? I have cut this down to 11, so this is a little bit short. But I could center it. Let's try that. I love, it'd be helpful if I took the paper with me. so I'm gonna glue this, and then I'll cut a different one. Getting low on my glue here. Really low. Like, I don't know if this is gonna make it low. Okay, I tried my best. And there it is. Well, I'm just a bull in a china shop here, aren't I? Appears it is lawn maintenance day. Oh well. Okay. See if we can cut that paper off. All right. Cut a little bit of that brown off, but that'll be okay. And we'll do this side. Just get that little strip of light brown off of there. Yeah, that'll work. I'll let that dry. Okay. Let that dry, and we'll come back. And I guess I could make it a little smaller. It'll just be a... Well, it'll be fine. All right, so we're just gonna get that cutter back and just cut the white off. There, beautiful. All right, we'll let that dry and see how that goes. All right, so okay, so I think I want so I think I want the tab to be that side. And the only reason I'm like thinking about that is that's the part that's going to go in. So it'll be, this will be like the end of it. So that's the reason I'm doing it like that. Okay. All right. So let's make not such a big tab this time. I'm going to move it so there's just a hair hanging out over there. And again, and I'll flip it around this way so I can see it. There we go. Ooh, that's a tiny tab. That's a very, very tiny tab. Okay, we're gonna straighten that out and yeah, we're gonna straighten that out and do that one more time. Okay. That's a little better. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get rid of the wings. And make our lines. And the next one I'll make it without the punch. So I can show you that we can do it. We can do it. All right, so make sure that is straight. Whoops. Okay, so down the curve and around the corner here, around the curve and around the corner here. Beautiful. Very scientific, right? Okay. Slight angle, slight angle, and neat. Okay. Now, if I wanted to, I could definitely round these corners if I wanted to make it look a little less stark, or I don't know what we call it, stark or jarring. Can't round the inside, it won't fit. I think I might be able to. Can I get? No, I won't be able to. Nope. Okay. All right, so the moment of truth. All right, so I want this violet to be more on the front. So we're just gonna fold this side just ever so slightly. And we're gonna take that and put it in its tab. I'm doing this left-handed and it's kind of awkward. I suppose I could turn my hand around. There we go. All right. Center it. It appears I cut this crooked when I cut it. So we're just going to throw some ink down there to make it less awkwardly cut. Oh, and we'll center a oops, don't need to do the back. Okay, and we're gonna open her up and do the tabs. And we'll do the inside because it will be opened and seen. And since it is such a stark white, just gonna give it a little line there. Yeah. Right? Cute. Okay. Cute, right? Should I put that in the book too? Might as well. Find a spot. Some violets. Oh, that would be pretty right there, right? Next to that. I like it there. Who knew I'd find a spot so quickly? And there could be better spots as we go, but all right, so we are just gonna, like I said, we are going to attach it like a pocket. Because it is a pocket. And I do not necessarily have a card that can go in there just yet. I don't think. I've got a lot of tags I want to make. I did make those 365s. I don't know if any of those would go in there. That could work. Oh, I like that. Yellow butterfly, purple. Yeah, I got the green ticket. Oh, I like it. Like I said, and then it opens up. Journaling space. Put that down. And tuck it into place. Right? Cute. Now will it go the other way where I put that? Yeah, see that one doesn't, I think it's because these are not as substantial. I think if the tab was smaller, it would probably work that direction. It seems to work better that way. Right, cute. And we'll have that, the purple and the yellow. I love it. Okay. Super cute. All right, well, I got one of those cards in there. And again, they were the non-digitals I made, just like scrapbook paper. Fun. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if this one will work now with the lines. Okay. All right. So I think you probably, I got lots of lines here. I can just go by that. All right. So if I want to make the tab first, 4, we'll go in maybe 4, 5. Smaller tab. All right, let's go into 5. We're gonna mark that one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go in for that one. Okay. All right, so for the tab, there, we're gonna wanna go this way. And I think I'm gonna go down to the, even though I marked it on the first hole, I think I'm gonna go down to the second hole. And do that. Okay, and then we're gonna cut across and cut across. Probably should have got rid of that little black mark, so we're just gonna trim it ever so slightly. Get rid of that. And again, we're not going to be able to do the, I don't think that's, yes, it's not going to fit. So, but if I wanted to round it a little bit, I could do that. And do that. Pretty close to, this is like a little less slanty, or this is a little less slanty than that, but that's pretty close to, yeah, I like it. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We take our pen and we're gonna go where the curve would be, and it's not as curved because it's straight, but we're just gonna go inside to that hole or to that dot, and then we're gonna go to that one. Okay, I can still see them. And we're gonna go, I almost forgot now that I'm doing it this way without the, yeah, I want to go out to make the hole. I want to go out and out. And luckily, I've got these beautiful dots back here that I can follow. Okay, so for this one, I don't think it matters that much if it's in the center or the side. Make it a little off center. Okay, so even with the cut off, it still is about 4.5 inch pocket, which is not too bad. Now, if I wanted to, I could always also round these pockets on the top and the bottom. Just want to even that out a little bit on the top. Let's close my glue before I totally lock her down. Now that last one, I didn't decorate the front at all with that violet because I thought it was pretty, the paper was nice. Did not have to really be decorated. Probably could have thrown some sort of little label on there if I felt like it. But this one I would definitely decorate because it's pretty simple. if I wanted to get really fancy and kind of cover that up, I wonder if I could put something on there. Like that. Gonna round these bottoms like I did the top. Probably a medium. Yeah. Ooh, I wonder if it'd be fun if to put little brads on there to hold them in place. See, what I'm thinking of doing is after I attach it, is to go and yeah, but if I cut that line, it's really gonna look like it's still. Okay, what if I attached it? Maybe I just glue it down without the necessarily, I could put the eyelet on there, but not through, just through that. And the eyelet through there, then there'd be an eyelet in there. So I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna grab my eyelets. Okay, grab my eyelets and my crocodile. So I'm thinking I will just do, I do have my brown snaps. Those might be kind of cute. Or the beige ones. Okay, let's try that. So I need a tiny hole. There we go. Helpful if it's open. All right. Can't tell if there's something in there. It's such a dark hole. I'm trying to see. Oh, I got it. Oh, got it. Got it twice. It's just so hard. It was such a, is a black hole looking in a black hole. Okay. So, oh, I need to switch over my come on, get back in there. There you go. Okay. You know what? It was that first one I thought, the smaller one. Okay. Try that one more time. Oh. All right, let's do it that way. Let's have gravity help us here. There we go. All right, gravity helped us the first time, but okay. There we go. All right, so let's do a second one and have gravity help us again. Appears gravity's not my friend today. Oh, oh yeah, that was the right way. There we go. It's not as easy because there's not a huge hole to go into like the eyelets are. So you kind of have to almost not balance it, but you can't rest on the post because it's so tiny. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, now we got it. Whew. Such an adventure for two little snaps. Not even eyelets. Okay. I think it's going to be worth it in the end. All right, so I'll attach that there. And then this will be able to go behind there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. We are gonna make sure we get some right at the edge there. Because I'm not exactly sure where the edge is. Hanging over just an edge, and I'm just gonna snip a little bit. I think it'll be okay. I just want it to be able to open. There we go. And I'll put a little, probably some washi tape or something on there, or a label or something to kind of cover that end. You know, just to make it a little less obvious. Let's do that. It's not really thick and heavy, but it'll still cover it. Yeah, it's not the most beautifulest thing I've ever seen, but it'll do. It'll do, pig, it'll do. Alright, so you are going to go like that. Yeah, that's cute. Alright, so maybe it's a little crooked, but what am I going to do? Especially now. That's probably why it was overhanging. Alright, I grabbed a couple. These butterflies would be kind of cute. Yeah, I like them. Alright, let's get rid of the one with the broken wing. Sorry, broken wing butterfly. Alright. Thinking about folding it over, but I think that's too small to fold over and want to stay for very long, so we're just going to trim it. Okay, and what about an actual butterfly? If I only knew where they went to. I think after this video we need to do a desk reassessment and move some stuff around. But I think stuff got hidden. So I think we're going to have to find an actual butterfly in here. Oh, that's pretty. Put that on there. I like that. It's like a stamp. And okay. A butterfly. Get something up and down there though. Something with a little bit more color. I like this, got a little bit yellow in the center, kind of ties in with the little bit of a yellow sticker there. Okay, well there's another pocket, I would say all done. All right, do I dare? I didn't put a hole in there. Kind of slide it there. Yeah, that'll work. I was thinking about tucking that underneath but I really stuck that on there good, which is good. That's what I want to do, but I really stuck it on there good. Can't even get the edge up. Okay. Well, since it is all non-digital, I should probably see if I can find a place to put it into my non-digital book, right? Okay, so the first one went in the front, so let's see if we can find something farther back. So this was a little bit smaller, so the question is, I guess, would one of these fit behind it? My answer, I think, is going to be no, because it's smaller, so I think I'll have to find another. I have some of these that I pulled out to eventually stick in here, and something like that would be cute. Got the same colors. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Save those, and we're gonna glue this down, and I don't think I'm gonna decorate that tag just yet, because I have a whole bunch of those tags that I pulled out for this journal. So I'm thinking maybe I will save it. For when I do that, probably just keep it in there to remind me. Right? Yeah. Cute. that'll fit fine. And this will pop open to be able to do some journaling on. Little secret spot. Be able to tuck that right back in again. And you barely even know that there's a journaling spot back there if you don't know it exists, right? Cute. Yeah, I love it. Okay, well that is going to be it for me today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you that stops by and watches my videos. I am humbled by the support I get from everyone. So if you like that video or have any questions, please leave a comment below and I will do my best to answer it, but those are definitely fun. I like doing those. I have to make sure I make a few more to have some on hand, right? Tab on the inside. Tab on the inside. Cute. All right, well that is going to be it for me today. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.